the slave of Oz. We all know the girl in the blue dress, singing about a land somewhere over the rainbow. But for Judy Garland, Oz wasn't a dream, it was a gilded cage. Behind the technicolor smile was a girl owned by a studio, fueled by pills and told every day that she wasn't pretty enough to be loved. This is the heart-wrenching story of a legend who spent her life searching for the home she sang about. Welcome to Hollywood's shadowreel. Judy wasn't just a child star, she was a product of the MGM machine. To the studio bosses, she was the little hunchback. They were obsessed with her weight, forcing her onto a diet of black coffee, chicken soup, and 80 cigarettes a day. To keep her working 18-hour shifts, they gave her pep pills to stay awake and barbiturates to sleep. By the age of 16, her body was a chemical battlefield. She wasn't an outcast by choice. She was an outcast created by the very people who made her a star. Judy's greatest tragedy wasn't her addiction, it was her reflection. Despite being one of the most talented humans to ever walk the earth, she truly believed she was ugly. The heartbreaking truth, she was constantly compared to glamorous stars like Elizabeth Taylor, whom I personally never really found very attractive. The studio made her wear rubber discs to reshape her nose and caps for her teeth. She became a woman who could command an audience of thousands but couldn't stand to look into a mirror. She was an outcast in her own skin, forever chasing a beauty that the world saw, but he never could. She was fired, broke and ridiculed, but Garland was a fighter. She made comeback after comeback, her voice growing deeper and more raw with every heartbreak. Even when she was so fragile, she could barely stand. She walked onto the stage and gave everything until there was nothing left. She died in London at just 47, exhausted by the very industry that had consumed her childhood. She outlasted the studio system that tried to break her, but the rainbow she sang about remained forever out of reach. Judy Garland proved that the brightest stars often burn in the coldest winds. She gave us hope while she was drowning in despair. She was the world's most beloved outcast, a woman who sang for everyone but herself. If you ever feel like you're not enough, remember, even the girl who found Oz was told the same lie. Be yourself.